Hello friends, if you want to learn coding and want to make amazing and fun web pages, then start now without delay. The web page you are seeing on the screen at this time, I will show you the same web page in the next few tutorials. You also keep learning to develop a web page together. This tutorial is only for beginners. You will easily learn to make a good web page in 3 months. You will be able to learn a lot from the coming few videos and start making web pages in a professional way. Understand some basic things today. What is a website and how does it work? Answer: a website is a collection of web pages that are stored on a web server and can be accessed over the internet using a web browser. Websites can be used for a variety of purposes, such as sharing information, providing services, selling products, or interacting with others. A web page is a document that contains various types of content, such as text, images, videos, and links, and is written using HTML, hypertext markup language, code. HTML is a programming language that is used to structure the content of web pages and define how they should be displayed on different devices and browsers. When you type a website's URL, Uniform Resource Locator, into a web browser, the browser sends a request to the web server that hosts the website. The web server then responds by sending the requested web page back to the browser, which displays the content on your screen. The process of displaying a website involves several components, including the web server, the domain name system, DNS, and the web browser. The web server is responsible for hosting the website files and responding to requests from web browsers. The DNS is used to translate human-readable domain names, such as www.example.com, into machine-readable IP addresses, such as 192.0.2.1, that the web browser can use to connect to the web server. The web browser is the software that you use to access and view web pages. In summary, a website is a collection of web pages that are stored on a web server and can be accessed over the internet using a web browser. The process of displaying a website involves several components, including the web server, DNS, and web browser. What is IP address? Answer: an IP address, Internet Protocol Address, is a unique numerical identifier assigned to every device connected to the internet. It serves as a way for devices to identify and communicate with each other across the internet. IP addresses are represented as a series of numbers separated by periods, such as 192.168.0.1. Each number in the address represents a portion of the address space, with the leftmost number indicating the most significant portion and the rightmost number indicating the least significant portion. There are two types of IP addresses, IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 addresses are 32-bit numbers, which allows for approximately 4.3 billion unique addresses. However, with the growth of the internet, these addresses have become increasingly scarce. IPv6 addresses are 128-bit numbers, which allows for a much larger number of unique addresses. When you access a website using a web browser, your device sends a request to the website's IP address, which is used to locate the website's server on the internet. The server then responds to the request by sending the website's content back to your device. What are the basic elements of a website, such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? Answer: the basic elements of a website are HTML, hypertext markup language. HTML is the foundation of a website and defines the structure and content of web pages. It provides the basic building blocks for creating text, images, and other media on a web page. CSS, cascading style sheets, CSS is used to control the presentation and layout of a web page. It defines the styles for fonts, colors, spacing, and other visual elements that make a web page look attractive. JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language that is used to create interactive and dynamic elements on a web page. It can be used to create animations, pop-up windows, drop-down menus, and other interactive features. Together, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript form the core elements of a website. HTML provides the basic structure and content of a web page, CSS controls the presentation and layout, and JavaScript adds interactivity and functionality to a website. What are website builders and how do they work? Website builders are online tools that allow people to create websites without needing to know coding or web development. They provide an intuitive interface where users can select templates, customize designs, and add content to create a website. Website builders typically work by providing a drag-and-drop interface that allows users to select different elements and move them around the page. They may also provide pre-built templates that can be customized to suit a user's needs, or allow users to start from scratch and create a website completely from scratch. Website builders also typically include built-in features such as hosting, domain registration, and website analytics, which can simplify the process of getting a website online. Some website builders may also offer additional features such as e-commerce functionality, search engine optimization, SEO, and social media integration. One of the main advantages of website builders is that they allow people to create websites quickly and easily, without requiring any technical expertise or knowledge of coding. They also typically provide a range of templates and design options, which can help people create professional-looking websites without needing to hire a designer. However, website builders do have some limitations. They may not offer the same level of customization and flexibility as a website created using code, and they may be more limited in terms of functionality and scalability. Additionally, some website builders may require users to pay a monthly fee or use a specific hosting provider, which can limit their options for customization and control. What are web hosting and domain names, and how do I choose them? Answer. Web hosting. Web hosting is a service that allows you to store your website files on a server, making it accessible to people who type in your domain name or web address in their browser. There are different types of web hosting, including shared hosting, virtual private server, VPS, hosting, and dedicated server hosting. When choosing web hosting, you need to consider factors such as the hosting provider's reliability, uptime guarantee, storage, bandwidth, and support. Domain names. A domain name is the address that people use to access your website, such as www.example.com. It's important to choose a domain name that is memorable, easy to spell, and relevant to your website's content or purpose. You can register a domain name through a domain registrar, which is a company that manages the reservation of domain names. When choosing a domain registrar, you should consider factors such as pricing, customer support, and additional features such as email hosting. Here are some tips to help you choose a web hosting provider and domain name. Determine your website's needs. Before choosing a web hosting provider and domain name, consider your website's purpose, size, and potential growth. This will help you choose a hosting plan and domain name that can accommodate your needs. Research hosting providers. Look for web hosting providers that offer reliable service, good customer support, and competitive pricing. Read reviews and compare features and pricing to find the best fit for your needs. Check for domain name availability. Use a domain registrar's search tool to check if your preferred domain name is available. If it's not available, Consider variations or alternative domain names that are still relevant to your website's content. Choose a domain name that is easy to remember. Choose a domain name that is easy to spell, memorable, and relevant to your website's content or purpose. Consider additional features. Some web hosting providers and domain registrars may offer additional features such as email hosting, website builders, or SSL certificates. Consider these features when making your decision. How do I plan and design a website layout? Answer: planning and designing a website layout involves several steps to ensure that the website is user-friendly, aesthetically pleasing, and achieves its intended purpose. Here are some steps to follow when planning and designing a website layout. Determine the website's purpose. Before designing the layout, you need to determine the website's purpose and goals. Consider who the target audience is, what they want to achieve, and how you can meet their needs. Sketch out a wireframe. A wireframe is a visual guide that outlines the basic layout of the website. It helps to define the hierarchy of information and how the elements will be arranged on the page. You can sketch the wireframe on paper or use digital tools such as Adobe XD or Sketch. Create a sitemap. A sitemap is a visual representation of the website's structure and hierarchy. It shows the different pages and how they are linked together. It helps to organize the website's content and make it easier for users to navigate. Choose a color scheme. Choose a color scheme that is consistent with the website's purpose and branding. Consider the emotions and associations that different colors evoke and how they can be used to enhance the website's message. Select typography. Typography refers to the selection of fonts and their arrangement on the website. Choose fonts that are legible and appropriate for the website's content and purpose. Use typography to create visual hierarchy and guide users' attention to important information. Add images and graphics. Images and graphics can enhance the website's visual appeal and help to convey information. Choose images that are high quality, relevant, and consistent with the website's branding and purpose. Test and refine the design. Once you have designed the layout, test it to ensure that it is user-friendly and achieves its intended purpose. Ask for feedback from users and make changes as needed. In summary, planning and designing a website layout requires careful consideration of the website's purpose, structure, branding, and user experience. By following these steps, you can create a layout that is effective, visually appealing, and user-friendly. What are website templates and how do I choose one? Answer: website templates are pre-designed web pages that you can use to create a website quickly and easily. They usually include a set of predefined layout, color schemes, and functionality that you can customize to suit your needs. Here are some tips to help you choose a website template. Determine your website's purpose. Before choosing a website template, consider the purpose of your website and what you want to achieve. This will help you choose a template that is appropriate for your needs. Look for templates that match your branding. Choose a template that matches your branding and the style of your business or organization. Look for templates that use colors, typography, and imagery that are consistent with your brand. Consider the template's layout. Look for templates that have a layout that is easy to navigate and user-friendly. Consider the placement of elements such as the menu, header, and footer, and how they will affect the user experience. Check the template's responsiveness. A responsive website template is one that adjusts to the size of the user's screen, making it accessible on different devices. Make sure the template you choose is responsive and looks good on desktops, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Look for customization options. Choose a template that offers customization options such as changing the color scheme, adding or removing sections, and adding your own content. Consider the template's features. Look for templates that offer the features you need, such as contact forms, social media integration, and e-commerce functionality. Read reviews. Look for reviews and feedback from other users who have used the template. This can give you an idea of its quality and ease of use. In summary, choosing a website template involves considering the purpose of your website, your branding, layout, responsiveness, customization options, features, and reviews. By considering these factors, you can choose a template that meets your needs and helps you achieve your goals. How do I create and edit website content, such as text, images, and videos? Answer: creating and editing website content involves several steps, depending on the type of content you want to create. Here are some general steps to follow when creating and editing website content. Determine the purpose of the content. Before creating content, determine its purpose and how it fits into your overall website strategy. Consider who your target audience is and what they are looking for. Write and edit text. When creating text content, write clear, concise, and engaging copy that conveys your message effectively. Use subheadings, bullet points, and other formatting techniques to make the text more readable. Edit the text to eliminate errors and improve clarity. Choose and edit images. When choosing images for your website, select high-quality images that are relevant to your content and branding. Optimize images for the web by resizing them and compressing them to reduce the file size. Edit images as needed to improve their quality or adjust their color and brightness. Create and edit videos. When creating videos for your website, plan the content carefully and ensure that it is engaging and informative. Use high-quality equipment to record and edit the video. Edit the video as needed to improve its quality or remove any unwanted footage. Use a content management system, CMS. A content management system, CMS, is software that allows you to create, edit, and manage website content. Choose a CMS that is user-friendly and offers the features you need, such as easy content creation, editing, and publishing. Test and refine the content. Once you have created and edited the content, test it to ensure that it is user-friendly and effective. Ask for feedback from users and make changes as needed. In summary, creating and editing website content involves several steps, including determining the purpose of the content, writing and editing text, choosing and editing images, creating and editing videos, using a CMS, and testing and refining the content. By following these steps, you can create content that is engaging, informative, and effective at achieving your website goals. What are website navigation and menus, and how do I design them? Answer: website navigation and menus are the way visitors to your website can find and access the different pages and content on your site. Here are some tips on designing effective website navigation and menus. Plan the navigation structure. Before designing your website navigation and menus, plan out the structure of your website, including the different pages and sections you will have. This will help you create a navigation system that is easy to understand and use. Use clear and concise labels. Use clear and concise labels for your navigation links, so visitors can quickly understand what each link represents. Avoid using technical or obscure language, and use terms that are familiar to your target audience. Keep it simple. Keep your navigation simple and straightforward, with no more than 5 to 7 main menu items. Avoid using too many submenus or drop-downs, as this can make it difficult for visitors to find what they're looking for. Use consistent placement. Place your main navigation menu in a consistent location on every page of your website, usually at the top or left side of the page. This will help visitors find it easily, and they won't have to search for it on every page. Make it easy to use. Ensure your navigation is easy to use by using large, clickable buttons that are easy to select on all devices. Also, make sure it is mobile friendly, so it is easy to use on smartphones and tablets. Test and refine. Test your navigation and menus with real users to see if they are easy to use and understand. If not, refine them based on user feedback. In summary, effective website navigation and menus are essential for helping visitors find and access the content on your website. By planning the navigation structure, using clear and concise labels, keeping it simple, using consistent placement, making it easy to use, and testing and refining, you can create a navigation system that works well for your visitors. What are website forms and how do I create them? Answer. Website forms are a way to collect information from visitors to your website. They can be used for a variety of purposes, such as contact forms, registration forms, feedback forms, and more. Here are some steps to create website forms. Determine the purpose of the form. Before creating a form, determine its purpose and what information you need to collect. This will help you design the form fields and set up the form correctly. Choose a form builder. Choose a form builder tool or plugin to help you create the form. There are many free and paid options available, such as Google Forms, Wufoo, Gravity Forms, and more. Design the form. Design the form to be visually appealing and easy to use. Use clear labels and instructions for each field, and consider using images or icons to help users understand the purpose of the form. Add form fields. Add the fields you need to collect the information you require. Common form fields include name, email address, phone number, and message. Set up form settings. Set up the form settings, such as email notifications, confirmation messages, and data collection settings. Make sure the form works correctly and is user-friendly. Test the form. Test the form to ensure it works correctly and that you are receiving the information you need. Make any necessary adjustments based on user feedback. In summary, creating website forms involves determining the purpose of the form, choosing a form builder, designing the form, adding form fields, setting up form settings, and testing the form. By following these steps, you can create forms that are effective at collecting the information you need from visitors to your website. How do I optimize my website for search engines, SEO? Answer. Optimizing your website for search engines, SEO, is a crucial aspect of ensuring your website ranks well in search engine results and drives organic traffic to your website. Here are some steps to optimize your website for SEO. Conduct keyword research. Research and identify the keywords and phrases that your target audience is using to search for products or services like yours. Use keyword research tools like Google Keyword Planner, SEMrush, or Ahrefs to identify these keywords. Optimize your website content. Use your target keywords throughout your website content, including in the title tags, meta descriptions, headers, and body content. However, make sure to use them naturally and avoid keyword stuffing. Improve website speed. A slow website can negatively impact your search engine rankings. Use tools like Google's Page Speed Insights or Metrics to identify areas to improve website speed, such as image optimization, caching, and minimizing CSS and JavaScript files. Ensure your website is mobile-friendly. With mobile devices accounting for a large portion of web traffic, it's important to have a mobile-friendly website. Ensure your website is optimized for mobile devices, including using responsive design and having a fast loading speed on mobile devices. Build quality backlinks. Backlinks from other websites are a key factor in search engine rankings. Focus on building quality backlinks from reputable websites in your industry through guest blogging, broken link building, and other link building tactics. Monitor and analyze your website's performance. Use analytics tools like Google Analytics to track your website's performance, including traffic, engagement, and conversion rates. Use this data to make informed decisions on how to optimize your website for better SEO performance. In summary, optimizing your website for SEO involves conducting keyword research, optimizing website content, improving website speed, ensuring your website is mobile-friendly, building quality backlinks, and monitoring and analyzing your website's performance. By following these steps, you can improve your website's search engine rankings and drive organic traffic to your website. How do I maintain and update my website over time? Answer: maintaining and updating your website over time is crucial to ensure that it remains functional, secure, and up to date. Here are some steps to maintain and update your website over time. Back up your website regularly. Back up your website regularly to ensure that you have a copy of your website's data in case of a security breach or data loss. You can use tools like Panel or Backup Buddy to back up your website. Update your website's software. Keep your website's software up to date, including the content management system, CMS, plugins, and themes. This will ensure that your website is secure and free from vulnerabilities. Most CMSs like WordPress or Joomla have an automatic update feature that can be used to update the website software. Add new content. Adding fresh and relevant content to your website can improve your website's search engine rankings and keep visitors engaged. You can add new content through blog posts, articles, or videos. Fix broken links. Check your website regularly for broken links, which can negatively impact your website's user experience and search engine rankings. You can use tools like Broken Link Checker to find and fix broken links on your website. Monitor website performance. Monitor your website's performance regularly using tools like Google Analytics. This will help you identify any issues with website speed, user behavior, or conversion rates that need to be addressed. Secure your website. Ensure that your website is secure by using SSL certificates, installing security plugins, and regularly changing passwords. Regularly test your website. Regularly test your website for usability, accessibility, and compatibility issues to ensure that it works well on all devices and platforms. In summary, maintaining and updating your website involves backing up your website, updating website software, adding new content, fixing broken links, monitoring website performance, securing your website, and regularly testing your website. By following these steps, you can ensure that your website remains functional, secure, and up to date over time. These are just some examples of questions that beginners might have when starting to learn website building.